The Lord be with you. On this Feast of the Annunciation, we read in the Gospel of Luke, the Gospel of the day, that the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth. The Virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, favoured one, the Lord is with you." The words, "the Lord be with you," are a very common greeting in the church, at a mass or at many other offices. And the response is, "and with thy spirit," and also with you. At the moment, we are not able to exchange that greeting because the services of the church have been suspended due to our health crisis. And so I'm sending you this podcast from my study at home. The prayer of the church continues. The Angelus is said 3 times a day and the Mass is celebrated. Unfortunately, the Mass cannot be live streamed because of Archbishop's regulations. However, the Mass is still celebrated and the prayer of the church continues. And although we say, or I say to you, "the Lord be with you," and I don't hear the response, "and with thy spirit," I know that you are saying it nonetheless. The angel also said to Mary, "Do not be afraid." If there's one word that comes to mind over the past 7 days or more, it has been fear. Fear of isolation, fear of desertion, fear of death, fear of illness. Not only for oneself, but for others. But God tells us, do not be afraid. Despite the fact that we are largely alone, largely isolated, for some with family, for others not. But thankfully we have ways and means of communicating. For Mary, she was alone when she received the communication from God that she was to bear the Son of Man. For me, the fear kind of disappeared this morning for an instant when I went for my daily exercise to the shop to get some supplies. And on entering the store, I was greeted as if the Virgin Mary by the angel Gabriel of a shopkeeper who offered me some flowers. She was giving all the customers in the shop a bunch of flowers today to say, "We love you." That was a most profound moment for me as the vicar, as a father and a husband walking into a shop to buy some supplies, to be greeted with these beautiful flowers, not only flowers but Marian coloured flowers as well. And so in that moment of grace, in that moment of encounter, even at a social distance, I felt that God was saying to me, "Do not be afraid, because I am with you." And that I can extend to you who watch this. God is telling you that he is with you. He is greeting you in your prayers, and he is telling you, like he told our Blessed Lady, do not be afraid.
Ave Regina Caelorum, Ave Domina Angelorum, Salve radix, salve porta, ex qua mundo lux est orta, Gaude Virgo gloriosa, super omnes speciosa, Valde o valde decora, et pro nobis Christum exo